What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking to you about being grateful and some scientific studies that back up what benefits there are for just having a grateful attitude. I'm downtown in Newport News, where I grew up at, and so much of my childhood has been destroyed. The old middle school I used to go to, they knocked that down. The track where we used to have PE and just come down to just play football and stuff like that, or just run around the track or fly kites, all of that stuff, overgrown, done. The community center, we used to call it the Rec, but it was called the Doris Miller Community Center. We used to just call it Dory Miller or the Rec. Gone. In the back of the Rec, we had the pool, and there was another big field back there we used to use just to play football and stuff like that. So Huntington is gone, the track is gone, the C. Waldo Scott Center is gone, which is where it was like another little type of community center where they had events and things. And I was coming down here and I seen so many things gone, stores closed and stuff like that from my childhood. And it's kind of heartbreaking, I ain't gonna lie. But it kind of lines up also with what I'm going to be talking about today, which is being grateful and the benefits of having a grateful attitude, a grateful heart. And that's what I want to say about where I came from down here. I'm super grateful for having grown up down here. It was some rough times, some hard times, some difficult times, some sad times, you know what I mean? But it helped make me who I am today. And I got so many good memories just with old friends and things like that. Just different experiences, man. It was great. Like when I look back on it, it was pretty dope. That's where the pool was. This is the old clinic my mom used to take us to when we were little boys. But this is just the backside of Dory. That's where the pool used to be. See this old slides and stuff. They didn't even have slides when we was there. Old baseball field. We'd come out here and play sometimes. This is the other side of the track. We'd come out here and play football, run around. Things all overgrown now. Ain't nobody been taking care of it. C. Waldo Scott Center. This was the back side of the Scott Center. But it's also where the gym was on Huntington Middle School. The gym and stuff is back here. And now they're knocking it all down. I guess they're going to keep part of it, but this is like the last remnant of Huntington Middle School. These apartments are new. I was about to have to beat up a dude over here. But anyways, yep. They're getting rid of everything. They got a big project they're working on now. And I mean, it's good, but still, it's sad to see your childhood kind of destroyed. Alright, so this is my old stomping grounds. This is where Huntington Middle School used to be. And now it has been destroyed. There's nothing left of it. They're knocking it all down. C. Waldo Scott Center gone. The track overgrown. Nothing there. Up here you had the Doris Miller Community Center, which is gone. They knocked that all down. Man, so many memories. All of it's gone. All of it. Sad. I try not to focus on the negative stuff, and I try to focus on like the good things that happened in my life while I was here. And you know, I'm 42 now. I drove down my old street. I drove down 31st Street, saw the abandoned lot where my old house used to be. Then I'm like one of the only few people in the world that I think moved from one house on the same street and just went up to the next block on the same street. We lived on 31st Street for a long time, but anyways, let me stop reminiscing and get into the video. So, scientific studies prove that having a grateful attitude can enhance your life. And I'm going to name 5 ways that just having a grateful attitude can enhance your life, your quality of life, or even the outlook of your life moving forward. Number 1 is enhanced mental health. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can lead to lower levels of stress and depression. By focusing on positive aspects of life, individuals can shift away from toxic emotions. Some of you, I know it's super difficult to find anything to be grateful about because you feel like you've got a losing hand completely. You know what I mean? It don't work out in relationships for you, whether it be talking about romantic relationships or just relationships with people. Some of you feel like you lost the physical lottery. You may be unattractive or short or have features that you don't like. You may have freckles or moles or just blemishes, skin conditions, eczema, whatever it might be. You feel like you've been dealt a bum hand. Then some of you may feel like, hey, my family is so messed up. You know, my family life, my dad is not there, my mom is not there, or they passed, or you know what I mean? It's just like all around, you can't really seem to find anything to be grateful about. And some people might call it a cope, but hey, if you're still alive, you got a chance to change whatever you've been dealt. You know, if you're younger and you're not on your own yet, you can be planning on what you're going to do and the moves you're going to make. If you are on your own, you got to start making some decisions, you know, choose to focus on the positive things in life. Or have there been people that have tried to reach out to you and be a positive person in your life, but because you're so bent on staying in the mud, staying in this dark place, that you don't take advantage of people trying to reach out and show you friendship and show you kindness? You know, I would give it a chance, give it a shot, you know, get out of your comfort zone. And that's really what it's going to take for you to conquer what you're dealing with, is for you to get out of your comfort zone, because you can't keep doing the same thing, keeping the same attitudes, doing the same actions, and thinking something's going to change. Number 2, improved physical health. Grateful people often experience fewer aches and pains and report feeling healthier than other people, according to a 2012 study published in Personality and Individual Differences. Gratitude also encourages healthier living habits. When you're grateful, you feel like you got more to live for. You know, when you're grateful, it's like you have this optimism about what the future holds and the potentials of life and things like that. And you're not so busy focusing on the inequities of life, because life is not fair. Number 3, better sleep. Writing in a gratitude journal improves sleep, according to a study published in Applied Psychology, Health and Well-Being. Spending just 15 minutes jotting down grateful sentiments before bed may help you sleep better and longer. A gratitude journal. I don't journal, but I've wanted to for a long time. I always thought it'd be good. I like writing and stuff. But a gratitude journal would be good, because not only are you putting in fresh entries every day, but when you really facing a down moment, you can open it up and you can reflect on past entries and, you know, give yourself something positive, a little dose of positivity before you go to bed at night. For some of y'all, when you're getting ready to go to bed, that's like the worst time, because you're really isolated and along with your thoughts at that point, you know, and your mind gets so busy replaying hurts from the past and things that didn't work out. You know, you think about when you did take a chance and when you did try to step out of your comfort zone and how it backfired on you or it didn't work out how you thought. But I mean, that's life. You got to keep trying, you know, try again, and celebrate your victories. Celebrate your victories. Once you celebrate your victories, you know, it's like, hey, I got one. That's proof positive that I can have another one. I don't know how long it's going to be till my next one, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on going, because I loved how it felt to have that victorious moment. All right. Number 4, enhanced self-esteem. A 2014 study published in the Journal of Applied Sports Psychology found that gratitude increased athletes' self-esteem, an essential component to optimal performance. Overall, gratitude reduces social comparisons, which can erode self-esteem. Man, even if you're not a spiritual person, even the Bible says that it's not good to compare yourself with yourselves. Doing this is unwise, comparing your situation to everybody else's situations, because everybody else's situation is unique, and we tend to only see the good things about another person's situation when we're looking at them, and we want the good parts, but we don't know the bad parts. I've known people that had money and things like that, all the materialistic type stuff that you may be lacking, and like, man, I wish I could afford to get me a pair of Timbs. I wish I could afford nicer clothes. I wish I could afford this. I wish we were driving a nicer car. Don't drop me off right up front. I'm gonna walk from here because I don't want nobody to see Metal War. Metal War was our van that we had, one of them big old Econoline types, brown. My brother named it Metal War. It was crazy, but I didn't want to be seen in that thing. But anyways, it worked out in the end. That's another conversation for another time. But your self-esteem, we all have been gifted something. Your gift may not be my gift, and my gift may not be your gift, but we have something that gives us some type of positive in this world. You know what I mean? You may be short, you may think you're ugly, but what if you can draw really well, or you can sing really well, or you're really great at math, or you're really good at English? You have something, but you gotta stop begrudging the other people around you that have what you want because you haven't fixed up your thing. You know what I mean? The way I heard it put one time was, if I have a trailer and there's a man across the street that has a nice home, I shouldn't begrudge the man his home because I haven't fixed up my trailer. I have to be excellent on my level. I'm gonna make a whole different video about that because I think that's such a great quote. Be excellent on your level. All right, I'm going to move on to number 5, and I'm making pretty good time. It's only like 11 minutes, but I'm going to keep it short. Increased resilience. Research has shown that gratitude can help individuals recover from traumatic events and challenges, enhancing their resilience against future stress. Increased resilience. Are you resilient at all? Or when the first winds of trouble blow, you are blown over, and now you are so off center and off focus that you're ready to give up and feel like there's no hope. You have to, it's like building up thick skin. When I was a kid, man, we called it ranking on each other. It's the same as getting roasted in today's vernacular. But getting roasted, we would get roasted all the time. Don't come out the house with wrinkled pants. Don't come out the house with creases in your jeans. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything was fair game. Your haircut, having some lint on your shirt, of course, having like some off-brand shoes. A lot of the same stuff y'all get roasted about today, we got roasted. But it was like, man, it was a lot more social. It wasn't so technical than social media and this, that, and other. A lot of things that are fashionably accepted today were not accepted back then. You know what I mean? So it was hard for a person that didn't really have much to go to school and be really confident in what they had. You had to make up for it with like your personality and type of person you were, or your athletic ability. You know what I mean? It's like you have things to compensate for the inadequacies or for the inequities in your life, but you got to find out what they are. And if you don't have many, you gotta build up some thicker skin, because people are going to say things, people are going to talk, people are going to be cruel, people are going to tease, people are going to joke, people are going to despise, people are going to hate, people are going to tear down. All of these things are a part of the human condition, and being a part of life in general. This stuff is going to happen. So every time it happens, you can't go run in the corner and give up and collapse on yourself. And you know what I mean? It's like at some point you got to be able to take it. You have to learn to take it. It's going to hurt. It's going to make you feel terrible and things like that. But just like with anything else, like practice makes perfect. The more insulted I get, the more I can brush it off. Just like with anything else, you know, the more you work at a skill, the greater you get at it. But I think I'm gonna stop it right there. Those are 5 things, 5 positives and ways that your life can be affected just by having an attitude of gratitude. I have like 15 more, but I'm going to stop it with these 5, and I'm going to stop this video before it gets to 15 minutes. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time.